What's up, everybody? So this is the very end of the 7 days, 7 designs challenge. The reason this is an unlisted video is because I had another video already planned. It's Monday, and plus the popularity of these videos were really going down. So I still wanted to obviously do the review. We only had 21 entries for the remaining 3 challenges, and so I'm gonna get to all of them. I will do a quick look and review. I'll also pick 3 winners out of those 21 entries. So that's pretty good odds. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the picking of the entries. So the first one, let's do here's all the entries, by the way. We'll random pick that one. All right, so let's copy that. I'm gonna put that into another text file just so I have that saved. Let's go ahead and do it again. I'll make sure it's not the same person next time. Okay, well, there we go. Here's another one. That is the next winner. Very exciting stuff. And then here is the third winner. Now, I will contact all of you, plus the other people who've won throughout the week, and get you set up with a free account at Scrimba.com as soon as they do that for me, because I don't have access to their system. So now let's go ahead. Here, this is actually, I paid somebody to, kind of manage all of my submissions, and they created this interface for me. It's pretty awesome. So here's all the day 5, 6, 7 entries right here. And I have not looked at these. I think maybe I clicked on one of them, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyhow, I'm going to be looking at these for the first time. So let's go ahead and get started. So the very first one, let's check this one out. Actually, I should probably click on a few of these just to get them all loaded up. There we go. There we go. All right. So let's check this out. So micro interaction icon design, Adobe XD. What is this? Seems as though it's an actual like GIF or something, or a document. Oh, it looks pretty interesting. Too bad I can't really interact with it. Cool stuff though. Thank you for the submission. Here's one. There we go. That's sort of cool. You know what? I would probably prefer, though, when it comes to really effective icon design, you want to try to keep it uniform and consistent as possible in terms of, in this instance, there's different size strokes. There's 2 different size strokes, like a thick one here, these 3, and then these are a little bit smaller down here. At a real small file size, or not file size, but a real small size, like if this are scaled down to the size of a regular icon or something, perhaps on a menu, you wouldn't be able to see all of the clarity between these elements. So you probably want to reduce the number of those and also stick to the same stroke width. And then I would fill this in completely with black. Otherwise, I like the idea. Very good. Next up, let's see. Now this one doesn't look like there's no prototype. There's no animation, unfortunately. There's just kind of a screenshot. I'm looking at this. Beauty Beats. Beauty. All right, I see the B in there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, this isn't an icon, though. I mean, it's not an interactive icon, unfortunately. It's a cool concept, though. Next up, who is this? Let's see here. So we see it's a cart. Now, the big question is it a prototype I can actually interact with? Oh, it is. There you go. Same comments though about icon design. You want to try to use a stick with the same stroke weight. Close that out. And I did see this one initially, and this one's really good. Notice how simple it is in terms of, there's not too much detail. You can still tell it's a guitar. All the same consistency in terms of stroke weight, and a very simple animation that makes a lot of sense. Probably the best one that I've seen so far. Let's hit play. Would you call this an icon? It's more of like a UI element, interactive element. Cool though. Next up, tap 3 times. Blood in the eyeballs. All right, cool stuff. Next up, icon. Click and hold to animate. Oh, that's pretty cool. I would like to see some of these props smaller, like scaled down. Just to see how they work in a real scenario. Hand-drawn icon. Let's see, let's try this. Click. Ooh, I like the morph animation. Kind of a little bit strange when it goes from there, but that is still pretty cool. I like that. Very good. Next up. Sorry, but it's my left hand. My right is broken. Well, yeah, I would imagine that is kind of difficult to... does it animate? Let's see. Oh, okay, it does animate. Let me hover off of it and then hover on. There we go. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Maybe it's a logo of some sort. Cool stuff. All right, let's do the rest here. Let's get these all open. My kids are downstairs yelling. Hopefully you can't hear that. They're insane. 2 more. And here we go. All right. Ooh, I kind of like that. So it kind of just transitions it from like a 3D-ish to a flat. Pretty cool. Next up, this one unfortunately is not a prototype that I can interact with. I can't even expand it, unfortunately. But that is cool. I like how it grows like that. Very, very good. Cool stuff. Draw a smile on my face. That's funny. I don't think that's actually what you're doing. Maybe you're just kind of hovering it. There you go. All right, that's cool. Who's next? All right, so a battery icon. Perfect. Very simple. It's a little bit, I'm not sure if that's like the browser rendering issue. It's like messed up right there. Kind of seems off, like these are 2 different things. But either way, yeah, I like that. Wow. Now that is a very complex sort of icon. It's kind of like one of the the iOS app icons or something like that. This is taking a while though. How long is this get? Oh my God, this guy must have like really person, or it could have been a girl, of course. Ah, wow, very cool though. Very lengthy animation. That was more like a animated movie. Next up, C4T. I've seen that person, Cat. I've seen that name before. Vector logo. All right, so I probably wouldn't do that type of. The colors kind of clash there, in my opinion. I probably wouldn't animate it like that, honestly, just because there's a lot of happening with the blue and then the purples and the gradients and the stroke that's created during it. I would really, if you're going to animate in some way, try to simplify it as much as possible. I like the breakdown and the symmetry of the logo itself, though. Next up, we got a bell. Let's click it. Oh, there we go. That works. It's simple enough, it works. I would probably put a thick stroke that goes around here so that these colors don't really clash like that. Although that's a minor gripe. That's almost in the realm of subjectivity. But yeah, good drawing. Next up, 24 hours. And it's just animated like that. Yeah, I could tell that there's a different stroke width on here compared to the rest. It also looks like it's not quite as black. Oh, it is. It is. But it is a different stroke weight, and that's really throwing it off. I'm not too certain about having 24 hour here. I would just get rid of that. You don't really want type in a type of icon that might be really small. Next up, I can't draw. Okay. All right, cool enough. I would probably make that gray that you're using a little bit darker so that you can really see that circle more, the vibrant color. All right, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe that's like a shuffle cards icon. Okay, that's what that is. Let me go back here. Yeah, I like the idea, the execution. It makes sense that their cards being shuffled. Yeah, very cool. Next up, we only got 2 more here. Well, that's not really hand-drawn. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. I thought that was realistic, like an actual, like some sort of weird leathery purse. That is hand-drawn. All right, so let's actually, let's hit play, see what happens. All right, so I would like to see something happen maybe outside of just shaking it, maybe opening the lock up on this side a little bit, maybe something like that. Cool stuff otherwise. And we got a flower. Now one thing, if you were to make this small, this stroke right here, you would barely be able to see it. You wouldn't be able to see it if it was real small. So you really want to take your stroke, if you're gonna have strokes and you're separating colors, or separating different shapes and forms of your icon, you want to make it real thick so that it will be maintained as much as possible, the form of it, even at smaller sizes. All right, and that is it. So that 7 Day 7 Designs Challenge, I mean, we had hundreds upon hundreds of submissions, 7 winners, of course. Hopefully it was an exercise that a lot of you guys enjoyed, and girls, and yeah, so we're done with that challenge. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing something like that anytime soon. I think people got a little bit fatigued and people weren't as interested in it after a while. So now we're just going to be going back to regular videos as always. Big stuff in the works. I'm basically having designcourse.com revamped. It's almost done in terms of the back end part. I hired a coder to do all of that stuff because I'm so busy. Now I'm going to focus on the front end development of it, and then we're going to be creating courses. I'm going to be creating courses, and they're going to be a very specific type of course, and those courses are going to be based on one project per course for one real client. And these could be based on identity design, front end development, UI UX design, or all three, or any, whatever the project warrants. That's what's going to be included in the course. So I'm really excited about it. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of courses I can knock out pretty quickly, probably within the 3 to 4 to 5 hour range per one project. That way you guys are, focused and able to learn based on real projects with real clients. And I'll even show, how do you deal with a client? That's an important part that's really missed as well. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.